on the D string. And then I've got that D natural, that open D, that allows me to reposition to get back up here if I want to the 6th, 5th fret area. Or I can stay down here in the 1st or 2nd, although I'm pretty much doing that same pattern again. So I kind of want to get back up to that 4th finger of that A flat. I kind of want to get back up there, right? So I'd use that open D as an opportunity to move my fingers up to grab that E flat on the 6th fret.
With what finger?
Maybe with a 3rd finger. And then grab the G flat with the 1st. Then G with a 2nd. And then maybe hit that A flat with a 4th. Then I'm back in the game. I'm back in the same place I started and measured 5. Same fingering there. Yeah, this song, you have to actually work out a fingering part for it.
It's so hard.
Yeah, but it's really a good challenge, and brings to the point that sometimes, you actually have to work out the right and left hand of what you're going to play. I've had lines like that to where I've had to just learn a right hand part and just drill it over and over again until I just got that muscle memory down. That Shaka Khan, Ain't Nobody.
I love that song.
That tune's, that's hard to play. Because I had to work out my right hand part because, first of all, that line was figured out on a keyboard synth. And a lot of times fingerings on a left hand keyboard for a keyboard bass part do not translate user friendly to the bass guitar. It falls easy on a keyboard, but you try to play on bass, like, man, But when you're going, and it's fast too, so I got, I have right hand wise, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. I've got to come back on that low note on 1. If I don't, it screws up my math of my right hand fingers, and I can't play it. Because if I go 2, 1, 2, 1, that's just awkward as anything to try to go da-da-da-da real fast. If I go 1, 2, 1, 2, I can angle my fingers this way. Right? 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I've got to go 1, 2 there to get back to 1, 2, 1, 2. If I don't do that right hand exactly that way, I lose it. I remember spending hours on that.
Just on the right hand?
Yeah. I mean, that's most of the song. Right? That's the main chunk of it. And then you got the... See, like to jump from there to there, that stinks. So that's easier to go from here to here than from here to here. Mm-hmm. So some lines, man, they'll make you mad.
I always pick these hard lines. I don't know why.
Well, it's good for you. I mean, the best way to develop technique on the bass is to practice playing music that has challenging technical things that you have to figure out. Because this is stuff you're actually going to use. A lot of these exercises people will have you play on these like online lessons and stuff. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm never going to play that. So this, this is the, I think, really kind of user smart way to practice bass in terms of technique, because you're actually, it's a piece of music. It's not just a exercise that's this kind of like halfway house between where you're coming from and where you're going. So you take out that step, just go from here to here. All right, but do you see the math there for the first two lines? So you got to work out those first two lines and actually most of the third. It's pretty much the same until the measure 16, right before the measure before the key change.